Why, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Parker, hope everyone is doing good here today. So, before we go and hop into the main gameplay, I wanted to officially read off the description of this brand new class. I know that Spotter just went and dropped it here today, and now we already have gameplay of the new class here, but I am excited for this one nonetheless. I know that some people with Spotter, it's kind of like, oh, it's kind of good, it's kind of bad, not anything too special, but I promise you, when it comes to Rewind here, which it was previously named Time Traveler, but when it comes to Rewind, I feel like this will actually have a pretty significant impact on the Battle Royale for COD Mobile here. So for the main ability, it says Glitch. Allows players to teleport to a location from 5 seconds prior. HP and movement speed will be reset. So I know 5 seconds might not sound like that long of a period of time, but it is actually kind of crazy. 5 seconds, like there's a lot that can be done in 5 seconds, and especially from like an engagement perspective. Let's say that you're going in and running away from a certain enemy, and that enemy is chasing behind you, and you happen to go and use this class, and you can then go and like show up behind the enemy and then go and kill him. Like, it can be a pretty big game changer from that point. But then when it comes to the passive ability, Tactical Mask reduces the impact duration of Flashbang Grenade and Concussion Grenade by 40%. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really see this being anything too crazy. It's kind of a lame passive ability, if I do say so myself. Like, when it comes to something like Spotter, for example, shows nearby winged enemies and increases reload speed of rocket launcher, like, that is a really good passive ability, while the cluster strike in certain situations won't be able to go and truly work. But with Rewind, it's almost like the opposite, in which the main ability is like the most important ability, which I feel like should be the #1 thing when it comes to these BR classes. But the passive ability isn't really anything too crazy. But regardless, I think with that said, we can go and hop into some gameplay here. Now, I do want to go and give a huge shout out to Hachwa here. I know that he's been uploading so many videos in regards to the brand new leaks that have been dropping, as well as with this test server with the brand new like K9 unit that's in this game. He's really been popping off with the videos, so if you guys want to go and check out his full video for yourself, you can go and click on the link down below in the description or in the pinned comment. But without further ado, we might as well go and jump into everything here. This is going to be my first time going and seeing any gameplay in this regard, but it would appear that he actually did some really good testing with it. Okay, so here I can turn on volume here a little bit. All right, so he starts off inside of a little house right there, closes the door, and enemies coming up, and yeah, he was just able to go and teleport back into that room. Okay, interesting. So yeah, when it comes to this video, he's able to go, I think he does like, yeah, he even says experiment tips and tricks gameplay. So he's going to be doing a lot of testing, which is actually kind of a massive W here too. So at least, yeah, that was our first ever look at what it ends up going and doing. Like, yeah, he even went and closed the door itself, closed the door, and then just went straight up right back into the building where he was just at a couple seconds ago. So that's phenomenal. Dang, and that's even in its non-upgraded form. So he's going from floating platform, dropping down. Will he like spawn back up? That would be, oh bro, he spawns back into the air. Okay, yeah, my guess is that maybe if he was to go and use that on a different time, maybe he would have been able to go and land back on the floating platform. But regardless, that's kind of insane. So it's like, even if like 5 seconds ago you were in a wingsuit form, you can still go back to that form. Like, that's actually kind of interesting. Dang, I don't know, this is kind of like a big W so far for me. And yeah, like, it just went and showcased that same exact thing, like what I was talking about here. Wow, dang, that's really surprising. I am kind of curious in going and seeing what the upgraded form of this will go and do, and that just like shows that you can pretty much go back anywhere, like no matter if it's water, back inside of a building. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. He's at 136 damage. Okay, so this was also a pretty interesting thing, because I know that one of the worries that, like, people were having on my stream when we were talking about this was, let's say, for example, someone is going and lighting you up with the gun, and they get you down to, like, 50 HP, but then you go and call in this class, and not only do you go, like, back in time 5 seconds, will you also be able to go and regenerate all your health back, so it'll be, like, the health that you might have had 5 seconds ago, and this pretty much goes and confirms that, no, it won't be like that, as well as I think he did have, like, the same amount of ammo, like, the ammo count didn't go back to what it was, so I feel like that is kind of balanced in that regard, but nonetheless, that's some gnarly stuff. So he's going into the bad zone, and this is with upgraded, by the way. Went and used it. And I'm also trying to go and track right now, like, how fast he's able to go and regen. I'd like to say that was only, like, 3 seconds that went by, so maybe it takes something like a minute for that to go and fully regenerate here, which really isn't too shabby whatsoever. And who knows if, like, the upgraded form will go and do that. Oh, that was also a really cool test. So, you won't, like, spawn back in a vehicle. Like, his vehicle's already there, which kind of makes sense. But he will go back 5 seconds to where he was when driving his vehicle. Oh, dang. Dang. So, what, he fell off that rock, and if he wanted to get back up, I'm assuming? Yeah, just easily go back up. And oh, you know what? Another thing that I'm thinking too that the upgraded form could go and do is maybe it could also go and add on a couple seconds on how far back you want to go. So I know in the default form it's 5 seconds, but maybe once you go and upgrade this, it will go back to like 8 seconds. That would seem like a weird thing for the upgrade to go and do. I'm trying my best to go and see what it is just based off this this gameplay here, but if y'all know in the comment section down below, I am all ears. But regardless, this does seem like a really big W here. I think he's just testing to see where he would go back on, and yeah, exactly in the same spot that he was in. Wow, I could see some like major glitches coming from this here as well too, by the way. I could see, like, people using that, and then they end up being, like, underneath the map or something weird, you know? I actually do see that happening, but I guess we'll have to go and wait and see for when the moment comes here. He's shooting up his ammo. Oh, this might be, like, an ammo test to see if the ammo changes at all. And no, like, yeah, it's not like you can go back and have the amount of ammo that you used to have. Oh, bro, he showed up on top. Like, that is one of the weird things that I feel like people will be like engaging here, is that like you'll show up on certain spots in which you didn't mean to go and do so. Like, maybe I'm kind of weird for going and thinking about like the bugs perspective of this. Oh, when you use that, and he's flashed. Okay. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, wait. Oh, so he's just, this is for the passive ability. Okay. So he's testing the, flashbang for the passive. Getting flashed. And yeah, like 100%. Yep, that was like around 40%, I would go and say, for a recovery. Dang. Well. Like, I don't know. I cannot tell you guys the last time I got flashbanged in COD Mobile, so the passive ability probably won't be that big of a W for me, but regardless, this class overall seems like a massive dub. It seems like this is going to be good for players like myself who are very aggressive, and you will kind of find yourself in those situations in which it's like, oh man, I don't think I should have really rushed at this gunfight. Hey, let me go and call this in, go back like 5 seconds in time, in which maybe I was in like a better position, and I might be able to also go and outflank the enemy. This doesn't really benefit campers at all, because like if a camper is just staying in one spot the whole time and you're like going and actively shooting them, well, if they go and call this in 5 seconds ago, they were in the same exact spot that they were in, you know. So I don't know. I see this being a really big W for aggressive players like myself. So I'm really looking forward to this. I would love to know in the comment section down below what you guys believe. Do you think this is going to be good? Do you think it's going to be bad? Do you think it's overpowered? But yeah, with that said, my name is Parker. hopefully you guys will have an awesome rest of your day here today. And I guess I'll talk to you guys in the next video.